so. Westmoreland, go so. Hanover, go so. Wave your hand, in the air and go so. Walk around, in the town and go so. Bamboo, go so. Theater, go so. Go so. Every dance and doctor just hold on tight, holding out, go so.
My dear family, now is Nekeisha Burchell. I am talking about this morning. And this topic is to be talked about. Imagine, she won. She's the MP now in her division, in her constituency. Omar Davis, he lost. Why you not just step aside and give the woman a break? Let the woman do what she's supposed to do. Why is there dictating and still going on with things and behaving some way? Why is it? Why is it? The other side of people, them picky and give so much problem. You know? Why? In Paul Patmore's constituency, he was having problem with that lady there. Everywhere you turn, as in that party, is peer dictatorship and the troublemakers. You know, why not allow Nekeisha to do what she's doing? It's not right. Why is it that they always try to come up with some problems and disgusting ways in them? You know, all right. They are winning so much in 35 different seats, right? You don't hear of any PNP disturbing them and bothering them in their era. Trust me, that would be the first news. It would full of all over the social medias. You understand me? And they always like them just don't want. Boy, may I tell you, say they might be like they own Jamaica, but they don't own Jamaica. Jamaica belongs to everybody. People free to vote for who they want to vote for. People feel free vote out who they want to vote out. You understand me? Allow the lady, let the lady do her thing. You understand me? Just give her a break. She won. Allow her to enjoy her success and leave her alone. That's not right, Mr. Davis.
Dear constituents of South St. James, can you believe it? It's been a week since I've been sworn in as our Member of Parliament, officially given the authority to act on our behalf. But since then, I've been hard at work. I've been writing letters, making calls, and meeting with the agencies and the departments and ministries that are there to serve us. My goal is simple. I want to come from a place of facts. I want to know what has been spent, what has been committed, and what remains available so we can plan our projects properly and deliver on the mandate you gave me on September 3. But today, I must pause that work to address an urgent matter. Honestly, I'm surprised that I even have to address something like this. You see, the defeated former MP has been presenting himself as though he still holds authority, even in his own words and on his social media platforms. I have been courteous because I know it can be hard to accept defeat. But since I must explain it in plain language, he is not the MP for South St. James. He recently published a video attaching himself to a government project, even boasting that he intends to do the same with 6 more projects. Let me be clear. He has no mandate, no jurisdiction, and no office to direct contractors or communities on government-based projects. And this is not the first time. At a project in Richmond Hill in the Catadupa division, he was still given instructions until I personally visited with the councillor and set things right. This pattern must stop. On the Constituency Development Fund, I have learned that the former MP has already overcommitted the $20 million allocation for this fiscal year. The majority has already been disbursed, leaving little for our urgent needs. We will, of course, be auditing these commitments to ensure value for money, but for now, let the line be clear. He is not the lawful representative, and he must disassociate himself from all projects in South St. James. Even the Prime Minister, in his remarks last week, sent mixed signals that embolden this kind of behavior. But the reality is simple. The people of South St. James made their choice. That choice was me. And history gives us perspective. In 2016, just 2 weeks after taking office, the JLP renamed a highway built by the PNP after Edward Siaga. They wasted no time in taking ownership because winners take responsibility and losers accept the outcome. You may not always like it, but in a democracy, you respect it. That is what decent, reasonable people do. So let me say it plainly. The defeated former MP is free to live his life how he chooses, take a vacation, or move fully into retirement. But he is not free to act as your member of parliament. If he continues, we will respond accordingly. So to agencies, contractors, and partners, do not accept instructions from him. Engage my office directly. It is a new day in South St. James. Your MP is on the job, and I will not allow sabotage to confuse the public or stand in the way of the people's work. In fact, I've been doing some reading from the Harvard Business Review. I'm reading a book called Managing Creativity and Innovation, because that's how I intend to lead. I have a book I wish to commend to the former MP. This one is called Managing Change and Transition. Dear Constitution,
I've seen this article in the paper and I can't believe what I'm reading. What they doing to this medical doctor Andre Dixon. No, this is what the paper says. Government suspends medical doctor for running in general election. Why should they suspend a medical doctor for running? So the people on the other side, they don't have any. So other their people sit at home, not doing nothing, and running for and in the member and and running for election. So they don't have jobs. They don't have jobs. So why is it? Why is it? Let me ask the question again. Why is it that they're always after the bright people, the educated people, the people they're afraid of? Because what is wrong with him running, being a doctor and running? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Because on their side, I'm sure that their people have other jobs. But this is what the paper reads. A junior resident at Maypen Hospital who contest the September 3 general election as a People's National Party candidate is scheduled to face disciplinary proceeding on Monday. The Southern Region Health Authority, his employer, alleges that he breached Public Service Staff Order 42611, which prohibits public officers from engaging in partisan political activity. That is stupidness. That is stupidness. So, I don't know. It's like them disgusting. They are so disgusting. It's so disgusting. And I pray that Mr. Gold and his team look into this. No, man, that's not right. Now I've seen an article in the paper about the youngest lawmaker, and his name is Cleveland Tomlinson. I'm going to read what the article says, and you can see Mr. Gold not wasting no time. Now the title of the article is "No Wasting Time for Youngest Senator." Here's what it reads. The first Jamaican lawmaker born in the 2000s, Senator Cleveland Tomlinson, says his appointment signifies a generational shift in politics and in an opportunity he will not waste, as he readies to help pave the way forward for the country. The 25-year-old said he's looking forward to advancing legislation that reinforces Jamaica's macroeconomic stability and fosters greater youth engagement and opportunity. He expressed that he accepts the responsibility entrusted to him by opposition leader Mark Golding with great humility. So you see, now he's taking up his position and he's about to do his work. That is so good to when you see young people making themselves useful and doing positive things for their country, Jamaica. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Thanks.